Wolfman Lewis. Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are, another episode of the NFL Head Coach 09 West Coast Offense with the Tennessee Titans. If you missed any of the other episodes available here on the channel in the playlist, those first two episodes. We're going to do the workout right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Coach, who would you like
Johnny
some more
Paycheck
information
is the
on?
Manager Johnny Paycheck. We want to, let's go with Rashad Mendenhall. That's what he's all about. We will not be going for him, or him, or him, or him, or him. No. 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 Trade negotiations. Not trade. Wide receiver Jerry Porter.
Coach, what do you think about this guy?
What do we think about him? 82, Jerry Porter? No. Tank Williams, free safety. Let's go with Tank. Let's see what Tank has to offer here for us. We got him. We got Tank Williams.
Okay, Coach, he's ready to go over his contract.
We'll go over his contract here, folks, see what he's got going on. See if we can get him to go with that. I accept that you're lucky I give in. I'm pretty tough to deal with, okay? Don't want him. Workout number 5.
Who would you like to bring in for an individual workout?
Bring in Jordy Nelson. Have him work out. Is it Gus Barat? Smith. We don't want Gus Barat. We don't want Quinn. Joey Harrington. Visual workout again.
Coach, who would you like some more information on?
Let's try Chris Johnson. You know, ladies and gentlemen, the Titans picked up Chris Johnson in this draft. In this upcoming draft we have going on here. We don't want that trade negotiation. Cleo Lemon. Basically just trying to get through to the draft is what we're trying to do here. Workout number 6.
Who would you like to bring in for an individual workout?
Go with Brandon Flowers, sure, why not? Travis Minor, we don't want him. We don't want him. Or him. Or him. Or him. Him. Or skip that. What is that?
I'm Adam Schefter, and this is another draft update. Individual workouts are wrapping up, and teams are starting to get a good idea of what their draft boards look like. Some of the teams in the top 5 brought in Arkansas's running back this week just to make sure he was everything they expected. Don't worry, he was. I'm told Oregon's quarterback was a popular player to work out too. Teams really wanted to find out if he's the real deal or just a flash in the pan. Well, that's all. The next time you see me, it'll be draft day.
Derek Ford. Most of these people were just kind of, ooh, there's Jabbar Gaffney. No, 78 overall. We don't want him. Andre Dyson. Up Dyson. Travis Fisher. Like I said, we're just trying to get through here to get to the draft. Mike Flanagan. There's the draft board update. Let's see what we got going on. So Matt Ryan's number 1, then Darren McFadden. Like I said, the Titans picked up Chris Johnson, and I'm not quite sure if that's exactly what we are looking to do as we go here real quick, we'll take a look at our season goals. And our season goals are require a left end, a tight end, and a right tackle. So we'll have to wait and see if we can do that. Here's our NFL schedule. Preseason week. Looks like we'll be taking on the Rams in the first week of the preseason. Take a look at the other things as they come along. Trade negotiations. Eric Pears. Let's see what they got. There you go. We just did a trade, folks. We did a trade. Got that out of the way. So we don't want any of these guys here. Trade negotiations. We're not interested. Keenan Barlow, Sims, halfback Chris Brown. Trying to get to the draft is what we're trying to do here, folks.
The Tennessee Titans have scheduled a press conference for 3 p.m. Eastern to announce a trade that was finalized late this afternoon.
I'm Norv Turner, and you're watching NFL Network.
New season goals. We need to find a sleeper in this year's draft. Draft a player with higher potential in the late rounds. Don't draft a bust or avoid drafting the player around with potential of 85 or less. We'll see what we got to do here. See if we can do it. So we're just trying to get through to the draft here, folks. Chris Henry. Team needs. We need a tight end. We need a halfback. We'll get a halfback. We'll get a couple receivers as well. Even if we got to get through the free agency if we don't see anybody in the draft. Game plan. You want to draft Joe Flacco or Matt Ryan? Really? Draft McFadden. We need to draft Chris Johnson, either McFadden or Mendenhall. Or we could draft Felix Jones as well. Okay. We'll see what we can do here, folks, as we're getting ready to come up on the draft. One day until the draft, and we're going to come up on it right now. Free agent recap. We lost 16 players to free agency. Our roster size is 41 with the caps of $25.6 million. We have no restriction free agents added or no restriction free agents lost. Comes the draft.
Next up on the calendar is the NFL Draft. All the hard work put in by every GM, coach, and scout comes to a head when teams get the opportunity to draft the best players from the college ranks. Every year, at least one player in the draft can turn around a franchise, so the pressure is intense for every team involved.
I'm Gary Kubiak, and you're watching the NFL Network.
Who do you think they'll get here?
This kid out of Michigan has looked like an NFL lineman since his sophomore season. He's got great playing experience, both on the left and the right side, but I think he'll be just fine playing left tackle in the NFL. Scouts love his height and his massive wingspan. He also has long arms and big hands. He shows elite awareness in pass protection, and he does a great job of picking up both blitzes and stunts. He has tremendous intangibles, and he's known as a leader on and off the field. The only concern I have with him is the injuries. He did miss some time with a foot injury in 2005, but since then, he's been on track, and I think he's going to be a superstar at the next level.
Look at that. The Raiders picked Matt Ryan. Wow,
The Virginia defensive end has decent bulk and possesses good strength and first step quickness. I've been impressed at how advanced he is for his age, as he displays a great rip and swim move, and he also has outstanding recognition skills. This team is getting a smart, instinctive kid who plays with an unbelievably high motor and has all the intangibles that you want. If there's one knock on him, it's going to be the speed. He doesn't have the elite burst as an outside edge rusher, so he won't blow by any offensive tackles in the NFL. But overall, he's a great prospect that could be in the Pro Bowl for years to come. USC's linebacking core will take a huge hit now that this senior's gone. He entered the draft as my highest-rated linebacker, and while it seems like he's been a little bit overlooked, NFL scouts know exactly how good he can be at the next level. He's a little bit undersized, but he makes up for it with great speed and excellent hand usage. He gets off of blocks and he flies all over the field. You have to love this guy's motor when you watch him on film. I mean, I've never seen this kid give up on a play.
Here we go,
ever.
folks.
I may be going out on a limb here, but I think he has the potential to be just as good as Derek Brooks 3 or 4 years down the road. This back is the most talented player in this year's class, and he will be the Rookie of the Year next year, barring injury. I know NFL fans are excited about Adrian Peterson's rookie year, but this kid might be even better than Peterson. He has a bigger burst in the open field, and he's impossible to slow down once he gets going. On top of all that, he can throw the ball too. Arkansas would line up in the Wild Hog formation this year, and he'd run or pass the ball. His ability to catch, run, return, and play some quarterback on trick plays makes him the highest-rated player in this class and a great pick here. Fans in Baton Rouge are going to be sad to see this defensive tackle go, as he has been a dominant force for LSU the past few seasons. The biggest positive with this kid is his ability to penetrate the line of scrimmage. He fires off the snap, he gets in the backfield, and he causes disruption at all times. He also has a tremendous motor, and his instincts are elite for a rookie tackle. If there's one thing to be concerned, though, watch out for his knee. He sprained it on a questionable play versus Auburn, and he has had to wear a brace ever since. He looked a lot stronger during the bowl game. As long as this knee doesn't come back to haunt him, I think that he's going to be a Pro Bowl player in the NFL. Arkansas's second running back in this class isn't as dynamic as his teammate, but he's still a great NFL prospect. The thing that I love about this kid is his top-end speed, which allows him to run away from defenders. He's elusive in the open field, he has very good vision, and he does a great job of bouncing inside runs to the outside. While he had to share the spotlight at times with other backs, this kid has held his own when his number was called. Plus, his value goes beyond just the running back position. He can return kicks, and he does a very good job of catching the ball in the open field. I have a feeling these two backs could be reunited in Hawaii a couple years from now.
Can we trade up? Falcons not interested in trading up. How about the Rams? Are they interested in trading up? Or not? Okay, so we did get Chris Johnson. We have
Coach, they're taking offers for their draft spot.
Kind of messed around. It looks like New Orleans took Jordy Nelson.
The Jets are looking to trade down.
They're looking to trade down. So it's us. And they want us to pick Curtis.
This is who I see us drafting.
No, I do not want to pick Curtis Long.
They'd like to trade for our pick.
Tight ends. Looks like we don't have any tight ends available. Middle linebacker. Let's go with Curtis Long. Sure, why not? Eddie Royal goes to the Minnesota Vikings. Simpson goes to Jacksonville. Rhodes. Campbell. Looks like Matt Forte went to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Deshaun Jackson went to the Cincinnati Bengals.
This Louisville signal collar has outstanding mechanics for a college quarterback. His touch and timing are unparalleled in this
Chad
class.
Henne
He does a great
will go
job
to
with
the
play
Green Bay
action,
Packers.
and he's outstanding when it comes to reading defensive coverages. All that aside, there are some questions about his durability. He's had to go under the knife 3 times in as many years. In 2005, it was a knee, 2006, it was thumb, and then this past offseason, it was a shoulder injury. This kid could be a special prospect if he stays healthy, but that's a big if. This kid has become the face of Rutgers football, and it's hard to explain just how much he's meant to this program since he stepped on the campus in Piscataway 3 years ago.
We are going
Prior to his arrival, Rutgers was the doormat of college football, but his exceptional running has turned things around. He's a tough kid that can carry the ball 25 to 30 times a game, and I'm convinced he gets stronger as the game goes on. While he doesn't have great size, he's a very efficient pass blocker, and he does a good job of catching the ball out of the backfield as well. I know he's not the flashiest guy in this class, but he's going to make an impact right away for his new team.
Like we didn't have a round 3, so we go to round 4. We will have our pick here. Who do they want us to pick? William Hayes?
Of the guys out there, I think he's our best option.
We'll go for it. We'll take it. Advance to my next pick. It looks like we got the 4th round pick, 124. They want us to pick DeMario Presley.
This is my top pick here.
All right, Johnny. Johnny Paycheck. Let's see what we got. Let's just pick. Staff approval goes up. We will pick. Advance to the next draft pick. Going in the 5th round. Do we got anyone to 5th? I don't think we have anyone to 5th. I'm not sure. No, we traded up for 1. I think the 5th round wasn't the one we traded for. Going to round number 6. See across your screen who's picking who here. Round number 6. And so we had 2 picks that round number 6. for round number 7. Don't think we got any more. Or do we? Looks like we ain't got any more draft picks, y'all. That is the end of the day. The end of the draft day. That's the end of the draft in general. Approval failed, folks. We failed. GM has approved and managed successfully season goals. GM has failure to succeed a season goal. RIP. 91 days until training camp, folks. 91 days until training camp. Approval rating has went down. Our salary cap is $28.49 million. We are going to undrafted rookies. Woodson. Andre Woodson out of Kentucky.